Alright guys, welcome. Today is Wednesday, it's May 7th, and we are here for our Yoga Express class. That simply means we're going to get it all done in about 45 minutes. So we're going to start with some relaxation. Let's go down on the backs, let your arms rest at your sides. Close your eyes and let's start to breathe deeply. In through our nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. Exhale out through the nose and feel that same area of your body contract and empty. And while we're breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose, I want you to bring awareness to your face. Feel your eyes relax. Feel your jaw relax. Breathe away tension in your neck and your shoulders. And then let your breath flow all the way down your fingers. Next, bring your focus and your breath into your hips. Let your breath travel down your legs and out through your toes. Now let's guide our breath into the spine and start at the top of your head. Breathing all the way down that spine, feeling the breath weave in between each segment of your spine. So you feel no tension in the spine. From there, let's inhale both arms skyward. Exhale, stretch out behind you. Reach out through your fingers, push out through your heels. Make your body as long and straight as you can. And let it all go soft. Pull the left knee to your chest. Start by just flexing and pointing your foot. Doing a nice slow circle around with your ankle. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest. And switch the legs. Pull the opposite knee in nice and close. Flexing and pointing our foot. Slowly rolling our ankle. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest. Now bring both knees in as close as you can. Give yourself a hug. Once here, let's rock gently side to side. Massage either side of our spine. And then hold center and let's circle both knees round and round. Now let's reverse our circles. And then just keep the knees hugged in nice and close. From there, I want you to pull your belly button nice and tight. Cross through the back of the ribs and try bringing your nose up towards your knees. Lifting those shoulders without feeling any stress in the neck or the shoulders. And then let's come back down. Again, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, round up. Now from here, I want you to use that belly to roll you all the way up. And then once we're up, easy cross-leg position. Sit bones on the mat, spine lengthening off the tailbone, top of the head reaching to the sky, palms open to the sky, backs of the hands on our knees, and there's our seated mountain pose. You're going to lower the chin to the chest and breathe into the back of the neck. Lift the head to back and open your throat. Try again, exhale, chin draws to chest. Inhale, lift head to back, open throat. Again, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. And then just find that neutral place. Let your hands come together at your heart. Let's inhale towards the sky. Exhale, float down. Inhale to the sky. And exhale back down. Inhale, rise. And exhale down. This time, inhale, rise. And then exhale, hands return to the heart. Return to seated mountain pose. And drop your chin to your chest. Now roll left ear to left shoulder. Drop the chin and roll right. Drop the chin, roll left. Drop the chin, roll right. Drop the chin and come back to that neutral place. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale as we go soft. Now let's transition hands and knees. Now once we've made it to hands and knees, we have hips over knees, tops of the feet resting on the mat. Make sure your wrists are directly beneath your shoulders, hands turned in slightly wide, spread fingers. Press through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand, and you'll see how that removes any pressure from your wrists. Now sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. Exhale, round out, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to neutral spine. Extend through the heel of your right foot. Add the left arm forward and turn your palm to the sky. Exhale, let's lower and switch. Push to the left heel, right arm forward, palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, let's switch again, extend. Exhale, lower, we switch, extend. And exhale, lower. From there, big toes close, knees apart. Push that tailbone back to your heels. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead on the mat. And then turn palms open to the sky. Feel that nice long stretch going down the spine. Flip your hands back around to foundational hands, tuck the toes, and let's move into down dog. So we want our head to dangle freely through the arms. We want to feel our bottom two ribs pulling towards our thighs. We want to feel the back of our shoulder blades extending towards our gluteals. While we're here, let's nod the head yes. Shake it no. Let it hang out and then walk your dog. So alternating heel lifts. We're going to raise both heels together and then push them down as far as you can. Now let's inhale ourselves to a good strong plank. No saggy bellies, no butts in the air. Exhale, push back up. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, back up. Again, inhale to plank. And exhale, back up. Now let's inhale to plank. Go ahead and modify to your knees. So there's modified plank. Exhale, lowering elbows wide, chest down, then hips down. Elbows tuck in, press through tops of feet and hip bones. Pull out through the top of your head and rise into cobra. Exhale, elbows open, coming down. Tuck them in as you inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Once more, elbows open, coming down. Inhale, tuck them in, lengthen, rise into cobra. And then push back, again into extended child's pose. Opening palms to the sky and really stretching from your fingertips all the way down to that tailbone. Return to foundational hands, tuck the toes, and we're back up into down dog. A few more walks of our dog. Pressing the heels down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. You can modify or go in one piece. Chest first, hips down. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, let's go back up into down dog. Once again, inhale to our plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. From there, we're going to step forward with our right foot, send it right between the hands. We want right knee over ankle, nice long back leg, runner's lunge. Want to make sure we're not feeling like we're sinking down, but we have a nice stretch from the back of that left heel, right up through the top of our head. And then let's step the right foot back, press back up into down dog. And now we'll step the left foot through the hands. Building runner's lunge on this side, left knee over ankle, right leg long and straight. Now we're going to step the right foot forward. Bring your two big toes close, heels apart, and slowly roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the heart. This time, inhale to the sky, exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale to the sky, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, it's lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale again, down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale to the sky and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Now we're going to step the right foot to the hands and just stay in runner's lunge. Once we've made it into our lunge, we're going to push the left heel down, turn the left toes out slightly, align your right heel with the back of your left heel, and begin to lift up our body. So on our hip bones facing forward, our shoulders stacked over those hips, body weight centered equally between our feet. Then we can add our arms to create that warrior one. Let's open the arms wide, stay nice and long, the waist hinged forward. That becomes warrior airplane. And then while we're in that warrior airplane, lift to the ball of your left foot, and that just becomes airplane lunge. From there, we'll let our hands meet the mat. Push your body weight forward onto your right leg as you straighten the right leg, send your left leg behind your hip level. Notice that your hands form a tripod with your right foot, and that is our tripod balance. We can remain like that or line right pinky toe with right thumb, roll the left toe open, add the left arm, and that brings us into half moon balance. Exhale, left hand down if it's lifted. Step back again with the left foot, return to runner's lunge. Now we're going to walk ourselves around so we end up in a straddle facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in slightly, heels out slightly, hands directly under shoulders. Inhale, look out. Exhale, bend the elbows, sink that upper body down and bend your knees as much as you need to. We want to ensure that we're just letting that upper body release. Press down through the palms, pushing arms straight. Bend the left knee. We're going to shift our weight to the left and keep the right foot flat so you're feeling a stretch go up that right inner thigh. Come back to center and switch. Now bend the right knee, shifting to the right, keeping the left foot flat. And then we're back to center neutral. Now let's inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, open your arms wide, and that brings us into our airplane straddle. From there, we're ready to inhale and rise to standing. Opening palms to the sky, still standing with toes and heels out, 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale again. So there's our sunflower. We exhale, fold, and then we inhale and grow right into that sunflower. Exhale, fold, and inhale, rise. Now just like the arms open wide, we're back to our 5-pointed star. You'll lower the left arm so it makes a full circle, come back around. Right arm lower, full circle. Let's try left arm again, full circle. And right arm, full circle. And then from there, just keep stretching and lengthening and cross that heart. Turn your right toes to the front end of your mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. And then when ready, bend the right knee. So warrior 2. Body weight centered equally into both feet. Looking out past that right palm. Now let's lift the left arm alongside the left ear. Stretch the right arm a little further forward and then lift the right as you lower your left. And push right palm to the sky, bringing us into reverse warrior. And then from there, we're going to pull the right leg straight without locking. Continuing to push that right palm has us in reverse triangle. And then we'll bring our arms back to shoulder level. So we're back where we started. Now we're ready to build our triangle. So imagine you're doing this with your body pressed against the wall. We start to pull that left hip left and begin to reach the right arm away from the left hip. Once we can't go any farther out, we can lower the right and lift the left. I want you to feel like you're pressing your left hip a little forward, rolling that left shoulder back slightly, and that's going to keep you in a nice straight line. And your right hand could go anywhere that allows you to maintain that openness without sticking your butt out. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, begin to bend the right knee. Now you can place your right forearm on your thigh, or you can reach your right hand to the mat, and that's extended angle pose. On the exhale, start to lower that left arm. Let's return to runner's lunge. Once we've made it back to our lunge, we're going to press down into that left hand. Inhale, right arm to the side, and then exhale, revolve at our waist for a twisting lunge. And let's exhale the right hand down. Go ahead and step the left foot forward. Toes close, heels apart. I want you to start to bend the knees like you're trying to sit your butt down in a tiny chair. And while you're lowering your hips, pull your knees closer together. And then lift ribs from thighs. Add arms along your ears. And there's our chair pose. Let's inhale and rise from our chair. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back. There's our plank. Exhale as we come down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot steps to the hands. Runner's lunge. Once there, push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Left heel aligns with the right heel, and then we start lifting up our body. Hip bones are facing forward. Shoulders squared out over the hips, adding arms for warrior one. Let's open arms wide, stay nice and tall in the waist, and then hinge forward, bringing us into our warrior airplane. And then while we're still in the airplane, just lift to the ball of your right foot, and that becomes our airplane lunge. And then let's exhale, hands to the mat. Start pushing your weight forward onto your left leg as you straighten the left leg. Send the right leg behind you at level. Hands now form a tripod with our left foot. We can remain like that, or position that left hand so your left thumb is in a straight line with your left pinky toe. Roll the right hip open and that right arm. And there's our half moon balance. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. Let's step back with the right foot, returning to runner's lunge. And then proceed to walk yourself around into wide straddle. So we should now be facing the other edge of our mat. Got our toes in, heels out, hands directly under shoulders. Big inhale to look out. Exhale, we sink. And see if you can feel yourself let go just a little bit more than the first time. Remembering that bent knees is perfectly fine. While we're here, let's see if I nod our head. Yes. Shake it. No. And just feel it hanging there with no restrictions. press down through the palms, push the arms straight. I want you to rock back onto your heels and lift up those toes, spread them out as wide as you can. And then we're going to press our feet flat, and we're going to raise our heels as high as we can. And then we're going to drop the heels back down, press through the palms, inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, open arms wide, airplane straddle. And then inhale, rise to standing. Once we're upright, palms open, face to the sky. We've still got our toes and heels out, and we've got our 5-pointed star. Now we're going to lower that right arm down and around so it makes a full circle. Left arm down and around, full circle. Again, right arm down and around, full circle. Left arm down and around, full circle. Really stretching out as wide and open as we can. Left toes turn to the front edge of our mat. Align left heel with right arch and keep hip bones facing the side edge of your mat. When ready, bend that left knee, bringing it out over your ankle without pushing past your toes and looking past your left palm. Raise that right arm alongside your right ear. Stretch the left arm a little further forward. Now lift the left as you lower your right and push your left palm to the sky. And there's our reverse warrior. Begin to pull the left leg straight without locking. There's our reverse triangle. And then let's come back to where we started. And we're ready to begin building our triangle. So imagine that your body's pressed firmly against the wall. We start to pull that right hip right, and then we start reaching that left arm as far away from the right hip as we can go. Once we can't go any further out, let's lower the left and lift the right. Push that right hip a little forward. Roll the right shoulder slightly back, and that should keep you in a nice straight line. Breathing into all that open space. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and bend the left knee. And remember, you could place your left forearm on your thigh, or you could send your left hand to the mat. Extended angle pose. As we exhale, let's begin to revolve upper body. Make your way back into runner's lunge. Push down to the right hand, inhale, left arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve our waist. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale, left hand back down. Let's step the right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Once we're there, we're going to bend the knees and start to sink our hips. And while we do that, pull your knees closer together. Lifting your ribs from your thighs, adding your arms alongside your ears. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. And then let your arms extend at your sides. Palms facing forward. Spreading those toes open nice and wide. We've made it into standing mountain pose. So from our standing mountain pose, we're going to move into dancer pose. Want to find a focal point for your eyes, fixate on that spot. Once you have that, begin to shift your weight into your right foot. And then we're going to bend the left knee and try bringing that left heel up close to our butt. Place the inside of your left foot in the palm of your hand and let your right arm move forward. If you want to expand your dancer pose, you can lift that right arm, bring that left leg a little bit further back. As we exhale, return to standing mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. And slowly pull back up. Returning to standing mountain pose. So now, let's balance on the left side. Focal point for the eyes. Fixate on that spot. You can just shift your weight into your left foot. And then we're going to bend the right knee this time. Bring the heel toward your bottom. See about placing the inside of your right foot in the palm of your hand and bringing that left arm forward. If you wish to expand, we just lift the left arm, bring that right leg a little further back. And then let's exhale. Come back to standing mountain pose. Inhale, reach to the sky. This time, exhale, open just the arms. Let them come together behind your back. Once you've got your hands hooked together, you're going to pull down with your hands, opening the throat, opening the heart center. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, begin to fold forward. Think about pulling your ribs right into your thighs. So bend your knees if you need to. Then you're going to drop your head and lift those arms up higher. Exhale, let your hands release. Trickle them down and just hang like a rag doll. From there, hands return to the mat. Let's step back, right foot, left foot into plank. Let's keep right shoulder over right wrist, and we're going to turn to the side, bringing us into side plank. Let's come back around into full plank. Press up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a few times. Press the heels down. And then return to plank. Now let's do left shoulder over left wrist, turning and opening, side plank. Exhale, return to full plank. Pressing back up into down dog. Again, walking our dog. Crossing the heels, coming down to all fours. Once there, sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart cow. Exhale, big round for cat. And then we're back to neutral. Extend through the heel of your right foot. Add your left arm forward, palm to the sky. Spinal balance. Let's bring the left hand down. Step the right foot between your hands. Once there, we're going to press through the top of our left foot, reach to the sky to form crescent moon. And then exhale, fold forward and bring both hands to the inside of that right foot. Begin to pull the top of your left thigh towards the mat. Keep the right knee from pushing past your toes, and then see if you can inch a little deeper down. Deepening the stretch in the back of the right thigh and the front of our left thigh. And then we'll walk our hands in closer. Come back to all fours. Again, sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. Exhale, round out cat. And then we're neutral. This time, push out through the heel of your right foot. Add the left arm forward, palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, let's switch. Push out through that left heel. Add the right arm forward, palm to the sky. And then bring the right hand down and we'll step our left foot forward. Place it between your hands. Push down to the top of your right foot and rise into crescent moon. Exhale, let's fold forward, placing both hands to the inside of that left foot. Start to pull the front of your right thigh towards the mat. Keep the left knee from pushing past your toes. And bring that upper body closer to the mat. back in. And return to all fours. Big toes close, knees apart. Let's push back with that tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead on the mat. Palms to the sky. Let's pass the left arm through the right armpit. Try to sink that left shoulder down. Bring it out and we'll switch. And then bring it out and press back again. From there, let's bring hands closer to knees. Lift upper body. Let's have a seat on our left hip. To start, we're going to keep knees and feet as close together as we can. Hold on to your left ankle with your left hand. Stretch your right arm high. And then do a little side bend to the left. Let's bring that right arm back up. We're going to place it on the mat. We're going to step our left foot across the bent right knee. And then bring the heel of your right hand closer to your tailbone, pressing down through that palm. Left upper arm goes inside that left inner thigh. Inhale, a little straighter, taller. Exhale as you're tightening the belly. Rotate at the waist so you can look farther over your right shoulder. And then inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, let the arm come down. And then let's uncross and just push that left leg out straight, keeping the bottom of your right foot pressed to your inner thigh. We'll side bend off to the left. And then come back up. Let that arm come down. Once down, we'll stretch out that right leg straight, hands on either side of our hips. Push out through the heels, press down through your palms. And then let's soften it and let the fingers walk forward, push back to the tailbone. And then rise back up. Once we're up, we're going to sit on our left hip this time. Knees and feet as close together as our body allows. Holding on to right ankle with right hand and stretching the left arm high. Let's side bend a bit to the right. Just inhale, lift. Let that left hand lower. Stepping right foot across the bent left knee. Move the heel of your left hand closer to your tailbone. And then bring upper right arm so it's inside that right inner thigh. Inhale, sit taller. Exhale as you tighten the belly. We're rotating at the waist to look farther over that left shoulder. And then we'll inhale up, right arm high. Exhale, float it down. Stretch the right leg out straight. Keep the left knee bent so we've got the bottom of our left foot pressed against inner right thigh. And let's side stretch to the right. Inhale back up. Now let's stretch the left leg out straight. And we're just going to take the legs wider apart, pushing out through the heels, hands between the legs. Begin to fold forward. I want you to think about pulling your belly button to the mat, not bringing your chest and your head down, but belly button. If you can get your belly button down, everything else is going to follow. And you're going to be able to maintain that nice, long, open spine. And then from there, let's inhale. Walk ourselves back up. Bring the legs back together. Place your hands now so your fingertips are pointing at your butt. Press down to those nice foundational hands. Sit nice and tall. Push out through your heels. From there, I want you to tighten the belly, and we're going to start to press the bottoms of our feet down as we're lifting those hips, bringing us into a reverse plank. And then let's exhale and sink our hips down. Again, walk the fingers forward, push back through the tailbone, folding in half. And then let's slowly rise back up. Once you've made it back up, cross our legs Taylor style. Again, feeling sit bones on the mat. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls back front. Increasing to a little bit bigger arm circle. Until we have really slow, giant arm circles. And we're going to stretch up nice and high without feeling any tension in the shoulders or the neck. Try to reach a little higher with the right, a little higher with the left. And we'll let the left hand lower, keep the right arm high, stretching a little higher. Side bend to your left. Sweep the arm forward and out, come all the way up. Let the arm come back out, sweep forward, bring it up, and let the arm float down. Once there, raise the left arm high. Side bend to the right. Sweep forward, reach out, come all the way up, back over. Out to the side, sweep forward, lifting up, and floating all the way down. Once you're back down, draw your shoulders into your ears. Pull them down. Shoulders to ears. And pull down. Once again, shoulders to ears. And pull down. And then I want you to bring your wrist right under your armpits, palms facing up. And then think about pointing your thumbs down so you really feel that stretch across your heart and your throat. You're going to sweep the arms around so the backs of the hands meet. And then again, wrists under armpits, thumbs pointing down, opening. Sweep around. Wrists under armpits, thumbs pointing down. And then sweep around and just remain there. Let our fingertips float down. Let your head drop and your shoulders round. And then from there, let's slowly roll our way back up. Once you've made it back up, back into seated mountain pose. Remember to breathe deeply throughout the day. You feel yourself becoming anxious, take a moment to slow your breath. Bring yourself back into a place of peace as best as you can. Be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you for joining me today in our Yoga Express. I hope that you feel not only relaxed but energized as well. Kind of starting the day with a clean slate. Don't forget to hydrate, lots of sips of water throughout the day. It's going to keep our muscles nice and juicy and functioning and flexible. Same goes with all those brain cells. We want to keep them functioning, juicy, and with a flexible mindset. Extending random acts of kindness to all sentient beings. And if you aren't doing that, really ask yourself, why is that? Why have I been brainwashed to believe it's okay to harm one and not another? I'll be back tonight to let you know what we've got taking place tomorrow. So in the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, stay kind. Rise, resist, persist, and repeat. And I'll see you soon.